Hey Taurus, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 21st, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. The beginning of your reading, at the heart here, we have the World in reverse on the Four of Cups. Refusing to level up in some way. You're not interested. You're being presented with an opportunity from the universe to upgrade, and you're not taking it for some reason. What's the challenge here? You are spoiled for choice. The Sun as your challenge in this context makes me feel like you just want to explore the possibilities. You want to dabble. You want to luxuriate in the knowledge that the possibilities remain open. And once you choose something, once you move in a certain direction, seemingly other opportunities fizzle out because you've selected one and you're moving toward it. And I think, at least for the moment, you really feel expansive and optimistic and joyful right where you are without heading toward any specific objective, but rather just observing the possibilities and soaking in the good feelings when you know so many things are possible. What is Taurus focused on? What has your attention, Taurus? You could be focused on a Leo, Strength card coming out, but I think more likely this is you really wanting to develop that inner strength in some way. Self-discipline. Maybe you feel like if you take the opportunity to level up, in so doing, you would be allowing this untamed part of you to have what it wants. There's something about balancing appetites here, like it's not just about enjoying knowing that the possibilities remain open. It's also about making sure that you're choosing things that you're letting the new you choose the thing. Like the more responsible, the more reserved, the more cautious version of you. I don't know, the result seems to be a hesitancy to step onto a larger stage, or maybe it's the element of leaving the past behind that you're not interested in. It could be a lot of things. The World in reverse is like Four of Cups, World in reverse. You don't want it for some reason. Do you not want it because it's going to thrust you onto a larger stage and that's going to require a lot more from you that you're not ready to sort of give up that time when things were easier, when you could be a success with a lot less effort? It has the energy of like not taking a promotion because it's going to require a lot more work from you. But somehow, connected to that, you feel like that behavior is restraint. Like you're exhibiting restraint by not taking the promotion. In the recent past, we have the Moon in reverse. Not wanting to take an unknown path. No, not exactly that. Resolving a dark night of the soul? I think this opportunity to level up or upgrade is resulting because you've had an ego death, because you've cultivated this new version of you that wants to be born into the world, and for whatever reason, you're not proceeding with that part of the process. You are a new version of you, you're just not embodying it or not aware or accepting it or what that would mean. Show me why this is happening. There's some sort of communication, a line of communication that needs to be opened up. Either you need to ask a question of someone that's been on your mind and you've been holding back, or you've been resistant to hear from someone else, you don't want to connect with them, and there's an important piece of information that needs to come through to you. Either way, the thing that is sort of the point of all of this, or at least the silver lining, like if you're experiencing this as a big challenge, then one of the best things that's going to come out of this is some communication, some connection, some idea being shared. In the near future, we have Judgment in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, deciding not to rewrite the script, not to invent a whole new way of doing things. It implies that some sort of really creative course of action is going to be expected from you. And you're going to say, no, I don't want to rebel in this way. I don't want to go against the status quo. I think that's the leveling up. That's the opportunity to level up. And you feel like you're exhibiting restraint by not shaking things up and going against the norm, when the universe is sort of like, hey, you're ready for this. You're the one who is capable to turn this establishment on its head and rewrite the rule book, so to speak. But it looks like you're going to say no to that. Something that's going to surprise you is your lack of curiosity, lack of interest. When presented with perhaps a new path, Two of Wands there at the bottom of the deck, your curiosity just isn't going to be lit. You're going to say, okay, thanks for showing me that. I'm not interested. Your hopes and fears, you really want to be financially successful, but more so, you want the life of ease that comes along with that. You want to be set up. Maybe you want to be able to retire early, or you want to know that your finances are such that you're set. You don't have to work if you don't want to. I think you're also afraid of everything that comes along with that. Something about wealth scares you. So look into that, explore those feelings, because potentially that's what's holding it away. That's what's keeping abundance away from you, if you have any sort of fears surrounding becoming wealthy. Show me the end result. How do these energies resolve for Taurus? Unfortunately, in defeat. There's some sort of coming up short. could be perceived as a failure even. Six of Wands in reverse is like, it can be a victory but not being recognized for it. But I feel like in the context of this reading, this is like you had a real opportunity to shine, and maybe it's not even that you failed at the opportunity, it's that you didn't take the opportunity. It's like you could have been the celebrated hero, but instead you didn't go on the journey. You didn't go on the quest. And instead you maintained what you feel like is self-discipline. Okay? Now that hasn't happened yet. If that isn't the outcome that suits you, then this next card is going to be advice. So you can take the advice either way. If the way that I'm interpreting this isn't like, you're like, I see what you're talking about, but trust me, it's a good thing. Either way, this advice is for you to capitalize on this opportunity in a way that's going to make the most of it. Like, idealize however you work with these energies. The Two of Cups in reverse, as advice, tells me that there's some sort of emotional connection or commitment that it would be better off if you don't make that commitment. It might feel good in the moment, but it's not right. It's not meant for you. Now, another possibility is that rather than it feeling good, the reversal could indicate that your emotions are going to be the indicator. Excuse me. Your emotions are going to be the indicator that something feels off. When you think about a potential connection or commitment, you feel bad inside. You feel sad. You feel worried. You feel fearful. Your emotions are telling you that something's off. That's going to be the indicator to not make the connection. Now, for those of you that a breakup is lingering, it's possible that this sort of ending and leveling up would necessitate or be instigated by a breakup. If you're resisting the breakup, this advice is saying, you know that it's the right thing. If things are already over, if the writing's on the wall, if you've already been talking about it with your partner, that maybe it's time to go your separate ways, Spirit's encouraging you to bite the bullet, accept what's happened, and wipe that slate clean and allow fresh new energies to come in. The longer you allow this stagnant, failed relationship to linger in your life, the longer that that space in your life is going to be occupied by something that's icky. And you could have something that's so much better if you would just release it. So, Taurus, I hope this helped. Have a good day, and I will see you back tomorrow.